Hey, as the old saying goes, treat the bean mean, keep the bean keen.
What the fuck?
I think it's free lunchtime.
Welcome back, everybody.
It's free lunch with your boys, Sammy Bow Bow.
And the fucking dink.
And the fucking dink who's riding high on half a Dexy.
Jesus Christ.
Strung out of his mind.
I took a Dexy that was for men stronger than I am.
You took a Dexy from someone that you and I both know really needs them.
Yeah.
And you were like, I can do half of this. And you have been riding it since 9 a.m., right?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think I made the mistake is I thought that he was going to give me the compressed pill form, right?
Right.
And he didn't. He gave me it's a capsule, right?
Right.
So I had to like jimmy it open and like swizzle it into some water, like half of it.
Oh, shit.
Because I just wanted half.
Yeah.
Right. But I think that actually makes it go into your bloodstream faster.
It probably does.
I think the capsule's there, so it's like a slow release.
Oh, yeah, that's fucking why. He gave you a slow release Dexy and you did it all at once.
Yeah, I think
Oh, you goose.
Because I was like, I drank it all, and then afterwards, Beck was like, oh, that'll be good, because it'll go right into your bloodstream, and like, you'll feel good in a second. And I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, these are 40 milligrams. I was like, was that a bad idea? And she's like, you'll be fine. And now I'm still here.
Yeah, Jesus,
That was
man.
12 hours ago.
Dude, I did that on Friday night when I was doing Best of the Fest at the Factory Theatre. And I was just in a mood. I was trying to quit vapes. That lasted 2.5 days until everyone was like, why is Sam chewing our heads off? And I'm like, I'm sorry. I tried to go cold turkey. Turns out it's harder to do that with nicotine than it is with booze.
Yeah.
I'm losing my mind. And then, they will remain nameless, but I got a Dexy. And then the show was fire. And I was on for the rest of the night till about 11:30. Got up, went to work, was sharp till about 11 a.m. And then I just crashed so hard that I've started this new bit at work now where I burp and I just go, I'm going to take a shit. And then I just walk out.
That's fun.
I'm going to take a shit.
That's really
fun. And then I just leave and come back in 15 to 20 minutes.
And you're the host? You're the only guy that's in a suit?
Yeah, well, I'm not the only guy that's in a suit. But I'm the one being like, hi, how you doing today? You looking for a table? And then he just interspersed with, I'm going to take a shit.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
Then I just disappear. So we're not calling anyone today, Alex. The reason we're not calling anyone today is because this episode is aggressively and loudly sponsored by Newey Kebab in Newcastle.
Big time.
On the corner of Hunter and Derby.
The only kebab I trust with my mouth.
The only kebab I have after 1 a.m. in Newcastle. The man that looked after us, Dependra, he owns the place, gave us 2 beautiful snack packs, free from our first live show, our third free lunch.
It was a big deal for any of you that weren't there, which by being able to see how many of you were there, most of you weren't there.
Most of you were definitely not there. Most of you were at home or somewhere else.
Most of you were, in fact, everyone but 3 of you wasn't there.
And we had a couple of other punters come in who'd never heard of us. That was nice.
They seemed to have a good time as well.
But let me tell you, the experience that the 3 who were listeners had.
Oh, my God.
Oh, dude,
They'll tell their grandkids about it.
They were some of the best crowd members I've ever had. They made 12 people all up feel like 30.
Big time.
It was fucking phenomenal.
It was mad. They were great. Shout out to the listeners that came. And it was such a special fucking cool moment being able to get that free lunch for the team.
Yeah.
Because we shared it with everybody.
Yeah.
We shared it with everybody that wanted some. But to have this is now the 26th episode. We've had 2 free lunches. For the third one to come just straight away from the live show, the first live show. Oh my God. People thought we rehearsed it.
They did.
People thought we planted that. We arranged it ahead of time.
Not a single plant in sight, man.
If you watch the footage back, which we have, I might put it in the visual of the podcast so you can see our reaction to it. It was genuine disbelief. You know that footage of Ryan Reynolds and the other guy after Wrexham gets promoted?
Yeah.
That was us, but with a kebab snack pack.
Yeah.
Like nearly crying.
Just, yeah. Or this far away from being on each other's shoulders.
Yeah. Like you have no idea what we've done for fucking a snack pack.
And also, I think that Dependra at Newey Kebab thought he got a good deal too. Because we specifically asked for a pig trough-sized HSP.
That's right.
And he goes, best I can do is 2 large HSPs. And I'm like, you're on, cunt.
That'll do.
And let's be real here, it was a really good.
It was a fantastic snack pack.
Also, because it's right next to the Newcastle Comedy Club, which is one of the best places to see comedy in New South Wales. It's fucking phenomenal. and I work my way through their entire menu every time I go up to Newcastle.
Yep.
And their gozleme is also really fucking special.
Very good.
And their kebabs are superb.
Highly recommend. Yeah, if you're ever there, hit up the Newcastle Comedy Club and then hit up Newey Kebabs. You won't regret it. That shit was fucking mad. And thank you to Newey Kebabs for looking after the mission statement.
And I am so fucking excited for these next 2 live shows because of how much fun we had with the first one.
Yeah, me too. That was a high bar. That was a weirdly high bar. For the first one, we both walked away being like, dude, we're invincible.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I felt like we'd just done the fucking State Theatre.
Yeah.
It felt amazing.
Yeah, I've never felt like that walking off the stage from stand-up. Not once, I don't think.
Nah, me neither.
Like, because also I think it is because of the no safety net that you and I are both highly aware of the entire time that this could at any point turn into dog shit. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's an hour of if you take if you take too many missteps in a row, the show is done.
Yeah. It's finished.
And so the idea of like, oh, this is kind of like all the risk involved and being able to like watch something happen in the moment authentically.
Yeah.
It's not like stand-up where you're like, I kind of know what I'm going to say.
Yeah. And also then, if it doesn't land, you do have time to rebuild, but also it feels much more personal. And you and I have got each other to bounce off anyway. But we didn't use any of our pre-planned safety nets.
No, nothing.
We had so many in place just in case something went wrong. We didn't touch them once.
Yeah, which was great. And it also made me go like, I don't want to touch them again
Nah.
for Wednesday and Friday.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this to everyone that listens to this. You guys fucking rule.
Yeah, it was
And
mad.
also, I was working on Saturday, right?
Mm.
I'm just clearing tables, still a sparkling sir, doing my thing, trying to make my way in this fucking godforsaken
touch.
city.
With the common man.
This man walks past. Still remember his name, Jesse. Jesse walks past and goes, "Dude," takes his earphones out. I'm listening right now.
No
And I'm
fucking
like,
way.
"Really?" He's like, "Yeah, dude." I'm like, "Dude, thank you so much." And I was like, "This is nice."
Oh, that's mad. Did
This
you know
is-
Jesse?
No, I don't. I might have bumped into him in the past, but I didn't recognize his face straight away. And it was just a delightful gentleman who stopped to be like, "Hey, I'm listening right now. Fucking love the pod."
Oh, shout out Jesse. And
Shout out
also,
Jesse, man.
Hard way to find out that Sam doesn't remember you.
Oh. Well, see, I have this. When I don't recognize a man, like when I know a face but I can't put my finger on it, my brain goes,
Sex.
"Did we fight or
Yes.
fuck?"
Oh, yes. Right. Was there violence?
Yeah.
And you bested him and now he listens to the podcast.
Yeah. Did I conquer you in one-on-one combat and now you listen, or did we make sweet tender love and now you listen?
Yeah. Did you grope a fish him into being a listener of the podcast? If you're coming, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised, and I think it'll be worth your money. What is it? $20?
It's $20, all with the code SEPPUKU, SEPPUKU.
2 for 1, baby.
2 for 1.
Get amongst it.
So Friday, 5th of May, when this comes out, jump on the Sydney Comedy Festival website, while free lunch, buy a ticket.
Fuck yeah. If Andre Rieu, Hans Zimmer, and Pink had a threesome, that would be the end of 40-year-old woman civilization as we know it.
They'd all die.
They'd all die.
Everyone over 40.
It would be opium to the masses. They would start making sanities again.
It would be the new COVID.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what? It would just kill a bunch of people that were already dying.
Yep.
Just really popping one out for our boy Rieu.
It would be like one of these people, like the person that came up with the idea to make it a sex tape. Before he publishes it online, he would have to go, "I am now become death,
Destroyer of...
destroyer of, destroyer of, well, 40 and up puss, mainly."
Destroyer of...
Oppenheimer number 2.
Oppenheimer. Oh my God, that's just a phrase.
Hey.
It's
Now,
disturbing.
it would be insane what happens to the earth. Your mum would leave your dad.
Oh, yeah.
Think about that.
All of your grandparents would separate.
If Pink, Andre Rieu, and Hans Zimmer had a threesome and released it as a sex tape right now, your mum leaves your dad, dude. That's an insane reality.
Yeah, it is. Not again.
What does Andre Rieu actually do?
He is a composer, a really old school composer, but I don't know
He
why.
can also play the viola.
Violin.
Violin.
He plays the violin, so he composes.
Damn, the one time I stray from violin and say viola, someone's like, actually, this time it is violin.
Actually, it is just violin this time.
Fuck, man.
Aleks, you need to go to more operas in Vienna. What are you doing?
But he just turns around with the violin and he's like, I can do this as well. And ding, 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 ding. And people think it's fucking the sickest shit out.
It would be if you figured out how to make a violin make that fucking noise. Alex, do you know what a violin is?
How the fuck do you make a violin noise? That's actually
You've gone
pretty good.
ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, that's a violin. What's a violin to you?
Ding, 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 ding. Ukulele. So
was about-
close.
I was like- I was
Smaller
like-
with strings.
I was going to say that sounds like a viola to me, actually.
What a stupid fucking instrument. It's beautiful, but have you ever heard, outside of maybe Irish context where they really go nuts with it, you ever heard a violin just by itself?
Sometimes.
Yeah, to me, it's a genuinely like, can you keep that the fuck down, please?
Oh, but there are worse instruments for that, man. I mean, fuck. Shout out to the clarinet for being one of the ugliest sounding instruments in the world.
I hate a fucking clarinet, dude.
Dude, a clarinet, oh, by the way, if you don't choose to do clarinet. Clarinet is given to you by the band teacher because you showed up late.
Or you looked Asian.
Oh,
Here you go. You get the clarinet. Flute or clarinet. One goes down, one goes sideways. What do you want? Right? Very easy. Right angles.
You understand this.
You're good at math.
This is your bag.
Yeah.
Because it is by far the ugliest sounding instrument that I've never understood the mentality of people that go, I'm going to play clarinet, because it's like,
dude.
what's the plan? Are you hoping that you end up in an orchestra?
Yeah.
Because this will never sound good on its own.
No, this
Like,
is
what are you gonna be the best? Who's the best clarinetist?
no one cares.
No one gives a fuck.
Don't get me wrong, good for them, but like, no one gives a shit.
No one cares because you can't listen to it. It needs 80 other dudes with better instruments to make it sound somewhat palatable.
Yeah, if you can't play it in a pub by yourself, fuck off.
Get out of here,
Because
dude.
also, there are quite a lot of instruments in that category. All right, so you've got guitar, you've got piano. I'll also put in a really strong pitch for a saxophone.
Sure.
Fucking, that's a lovely little touch. You can kind of do that with violin. It gives the pub a very distinct feel, but
Yeah, it gives a.
turns out we're coming in for a pint of the black stuff.
It is a little bit like that, yes, but I still like it. It's a specific vibe. Or cowboys are fighting.
Cowboys are fighting.
Sometimes cowboys are fighting. That's usually violin.
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
true. Oh, yeah,
Right.
that really sped up.
Yep.
Yeah. Cowboys are fighting. Families are fighting.
Families are fighting.
Yeah, great.
You're about to get stabbed.
Or you're breaking up with a sweet Irish girl from the Northern Mountains. I just don't see it anymore, Samuel. I think I've outgrown you.
What's cooler than whiskey and younger than cream?
Younger than Creed.
What is it? How's the song go?
Would you like me to sing it for you?
Yeah, I'll try.
I'll give you the short version.
I'll try sing along. Go on.
What best wets your whistle? What's clearer than crystal? What's hotter than mustard and milder than cream? What best wets your whistle? What's now you've
milder
made me
than missiles? What's humping than slimpy and toopy and threen?
what can make the dumb
We
talk?
talk-
What
we
can make the lame walk? The elixir of life and
the
philosopher's stone.
Bone up.
And what helped Mr. Brummel to dig the Thames Tunnel? Sure
I'm
wasn't
gonna get
it
kicked
whiskey
out
from
after this
Alderney
song.
So
My neighbors
stick
will
to the crater,
complain.
the
I'll get an email from the real estate. Gonna have to find a new place.
And boy, how I wonder if
I've been
lightning and thunder
evicted
was made for
definitely
the
by
thunder
the end
whiskey,
of
my
this
boys.
song.
Hold up, I have to call up the president of Ireland. Hey, you know that new sound you're looking for? Well, that sounds absolutely
It's
delightful.
two dudes in Chippendale making fun of you.
Come on, Prezi, it's good crack.
That's right. Crack spelled CRAJC or whatever.
CRAIC, but there's a little wiggle above the I.
That's right. I always forget the fucking wiggle.
You got to remember the wiggle. See, in Germany it's called an umlaut, but in Ireland it's called a little fucking wiggle.
Just look at that little wiggle. This little
It's crack. Put your hips into it.
A little gay fiddle. Get a little wiggle.
Get it out. You know how it is, like.
How did we fucking get onto the Irish thing? Oh yeah, violin.
That's
Violin.
right.
A violin sounds. You can still put it in the pub.
You can still put it in a pub.
Yes.
You know
I
what?
can't believe we went all that way just to come back to.
We always went all the way to Ireland just to
Holy
be like,
fuck.
violins.
We sang a song.
And it was beautiful.
It's actually mad.
Yeah, and so there's that. And you know what? I'll even double down here and I'll say I will tolerate a harmonica if it's played well.
Yeah, folk harmonica is good.
Nice folky harmonica in the background.
Mm.
I walk into a pub and I see one person with a clarinet.
Yeah, nah, dude.
I'm like, okay, cool. I'm in a gay bar. I'll stay. But at the same time, it's going to ruin the vibe.
If you look at Squidward and go, I like the instrument that guy's playing,
You got bigger issues.
you have bigger issues. The clarinet's just the beginning.
Do you know what? I think a lot of people got tricked into it by Anchorman.
But he plays the flute.
See, I don't even know the fucking difference. That's my point.
The flute also is impossible. It doesn't sound good by itself.
The flute is a roided up recorder. Let's be real.
The flute is a roided up recorder, and the clarinet is the fat ugly friend of both.
Yes, and the flute thinks she's very brave.
Yes, the flute's kind of flute's like a country girl, and she's kind of like annoying to talk to, and like has really Christian values. That's the flute, right? The flute's never sexy. The recorder, she lives in a trailer.
Yeah, and she better not be sexy.
Yeah, you shouldn't be attracted to a grown woman playing a recorder.
No, that's a huge red flag.
Oh, big time! Oh my god, there's nothing because it's such a like there is nothing else that is so firmly a child instrument.
Yeah,
Even the triangle. The triangle exists in orchestras.
it does. But most of the time, the triangle player would be like really good at drums and shit.
Yeah, it falls into another thing. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But the Sydney Symphony Orchestra is never going to do like a full rendition of Hot Cross Buns where you get your own solo. It's like that's never. So it's like even the triangle is more adult than the recorder.
Do you take comfort in the fact that other countries have their own version of a recorder?
Do they?
You ever heard of an ocarina?
I do. Yeah, from Zelda.
Zelda. Now,
They have one of time.
I've been playing it recently.
Is it good?
It's fine.
No, I've never played a Zelda game.
Really?
Not once.
I
I was too confused by the fact that the lead like Link is the main character and Zelda's the princess.
Let me tell you.
I was like, but why is it called Zelda?
I can explain it to you, but it is so dense it'll push you further away.
Don't want it.
All you need to know is that Breath of the Wild is one of the greatest games ever made. It'll change your fucking life.
Okay.
And I'm not a gamer, but that sucked me in to the point where I bought the expansion pack and everything. Like
Okay,
it's
fuck, all right.
and
If I had a Nintendo, I'd play more Zelda. But I have a grown-up boy console.
oh, do you have a grown-up boy? You got the.
I have a big boy console.
It has
it's an Xbox.
It has an X in it.
I get to play Halo and Assassin's Creed, but I never get to play Mario because that's for babies.
Fuck you! I love Mario.
I love Mario too. I'm fucking talking shit. I wish I had a Nintendo. This thing makes me depressed. Every Xbox game is like, I told you about this already. I downloaded Wolfenstein: The New Order,
Yeah.
and the first level was you in a closet watching your mum get hit. And it was literally like, press X to cry. Press Y to don't cry. It's like a choice. It's like a fun choice for a game. That's level 1. It's making me sad because it's making me experience domestic violence. I'd way prefer Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, come over to Switch because the equivalent of that is just a dinosaur maybe jumping on pineapples, and you're like, oh man, no mum is getting hit by dad or anything.
That's what I'm saying.
It's so much nicer, dude. Dude, just fall into the world where you can be this. In Legend of Zelda, you get to be this tiny little twink
Yes.
called Link, and he's like he fights and he has to save the princess. The lore is heavy, but this game is easy in a sense where it's like you're a hero, save the princess, the bad guy Ganondorf, you got to defeat him.
Love it.
Done and done.
Dude, if I had a Nintendo, I would. What I would give to play Mario Kart sometimes, and not literally just like, you're getting molested, press X.
Oh, by the way, the Nazis are back and they won.
The Nazis
yeah,
are back, they won it, and you are currently getting molested, press X, save game. Let's go. Here's a gun.
Have a gun, you're 10. The Nazis are outside.
That's every Xbox game, dude.
Cut to woohoo!
Just like, it's impossible to unwind when someone's going, what if the Nazis won? I'm like, they'd be like, dude, it's my day off. Fuck. What I would give for Yoshi, because you're never in the Mario game where Mario is like hitting Princess Peach and you're Toad in the closet.
Press Y to say the one word you actually can say. Press X to just float.
Be like, she's like, man, this time I really wish the princess was in another castle. She's getting the shit kicked out of her.
Yeah, dude. Xbox is like, oh, hey, this is a game about the ghosts of our past. Mario is like, my best friend's a ghost. Hey, who wants a race?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Sometimes we play golf. Like,
Hey, sometimes we do golf. Which, by the way, Switch golf, very good. My brother has it. I had a great
it's
time.
amazing.
I fell in love with
100%.
golf.
So it's like Mario Golf and just that entire franchise. It's a bunch of Italians going, this is my best friend. He's a dinosaur. And we play golf together.
Dude,
Sometimes I let him drive.
sometimes I let my dinosaur friend drive. And you know what? He's
I
pretty
go
good.
in the back and I throw shells.
And my lunch. I'm done with the banana. Get out of here.
That is easy to unwind with. You're like, this is obviously never a scenario.
Also, if we bomb you, it'll be okay because the bomb has like an angry face and it's silly. And then you cut to Xbox. Oh my God, the Nazis are shelling our position.
It's like, yeah, it's like,
Jesus fucking Christ.
they kidnapped my daughter?
They kidnapped my
What
daughter?
the fuck?
Switch. No, they kidnapped the princess. This again. Oh no. He definitely will not molest her.
Yeah, and then you cut back to like level 2 of your game on Xbox, and it's like, we found her remains. We wish we could say he hadn't fucked her. Before, obviously, everything went down.
But he did.
But unfortunately, we would be lying to you if we said that.
Press X to investigate. No genitals in Nintendo games. There's just zero genitals. It's very simple.
No
It's
one's ever gotten raped in the Mushroom Kingdom.
no. Not even Peach.
That's what I'm saying. It's totally they don't have a word for it. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, all the mushrooms. No comprehension. You mean when spores dominate other spores? It's complicated. Not
Yeah,
really.
Depends.
That would have made the Mario movie better. If Mario has to explain what's at stake to the Mushroom Kingdom.
There's like a full scene where he's like, we never made a video game around this, but it's Dr. Mario explaining consent.
Screws Pratt being like, no. What do you think Bowser's intentions are after they marry? We need to get her back.
It's a full scene, Chris Pratt as Dr. Mario going, no, look, if she likes getting choked, that's different to just going straight for the choke.
Look, I know you guys don't
If
really...
it's pre-agreed upon, it gets... See, this is where we get muddy.
Yeah, 'cause you guys don't have necks. This is very hard to explain. See, for you, it would just sort of be like a whole body grab, but for humans, the neck... Anyway, look. All right, we're going to move on to ass smacking. You need consent to spank. But sometimes you can let the mood take you, but you do need to judge it and see how that feels in the moment. Wait, how do you guys fuck? Well, let's wheel it back a second. Get that dude with the fishing rod. Let's fucking wheel it back a second and talk about this how you guys fuck. Let's go on the cloud while I explain consent.
That's what I'm saying. It never happens in Mario. You're just having a good time.
You never finish a Mario game, you get Peach back and she's shaking. Like just going. Just like at the cutscene, she's taking a cold shower in the dark. And Mario's like, is everything okay? And she's like, I just need to be left alone for a second.
That's what I'm saying. Like they recreate the Mario cutscene to be fucking Ben Folds 5's Brick music video. Where like
While
Mario
they're driving to the mushroom hospital.
She's Princess Peach and I'm drowning slowly off the coast and
Just Mario being like,
she's Princess Peach and I'm drowning slowly. So what's Mario being like?
it doesn't matter. He's sad. The point is he's sad. Takes his hat off for the first time in the game.
Oh. He has to hit like 480 coins out of a box to pay.
He has to fight Bowser again to pay for the thing Bowser did last time. Wario keeps coming over trying to talk her out of it. Every life is precious. Dude, that would be if Xbox did Mario.
That's why Nintendo's the GOAT. It just lets you fucking have a good time without remembering the evils of this world.
Yeah. It's almost humanity free while being 100% humanity. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like, it's so pure and sweet, even when it's dark, that you just forget about.
There's an innocence to it.
Yeah.
There's an innocence to it.
I tried playing GoldenEye last night.
How was that?
Because that's on their new 64 package with the Nintendo thing. And it is, so there's a Nintendo 64 controller. And so what's fucking nuts about it is I couldn't play it. So I didn't know how to work this fucking three-pronged controller.
Of course. That never made sense to me as a kid anyway. The three-pronged controller. I was like, what do you put one of them in your ass?
Finally, the controller you can sit on. That was Nintendo. The game doesn't stop when the game finishes. You understand? Dude, it makes no sense. Even though you say that, like, you could get like the. Oh no, that doesn't work.
What?
Well, I'm thinking like I'm trying to figure out whether it would fit in your butt or not. Because like as a queer kid, there was stuff in the house.
Yeah, you put. What's your favorite thing that is non-usual to put in your butt?
I don't have anything anymore. Because let me tell you something.
Well, I was going to say when you were a kid, but maybe that's too personal, actually.
That's very personal.
Sorry, yeah, that's
and every
good.
now and then my mum listens to this, and I don't want her to be like, oh, my good vase. Not my good vase, come on.
We got that from Morocco.
Your great-grandmother gave me that when she died. You're just here sticking it in your ass.
She's still got her ashes in there. Fuck.
No, I will not be outlining all of the implements. Thank you, Aleks.
My bad, bro. It made sense at the time.
I will make it clear, though, just in case Mum decides to listen to this episode. There was nothing that Mum owned.
Okay.
It was all kind of me or me adjacent.
Right. Okay, yeah, no, that's too crazy. I'll tell you what it is I think we're so used to just asking each other wild shit and expecting the full truth.
Yeah.
That and we're also always, just in general, our community is very just like oversharing.
Oh, I'll tell you off the pod.
Oh, no. But this is the thing. It's such a crazy thing to get to the point where we're that comfortable. I'm like, what was your favorite thing?
Yeah, that we built up that much fucking rapport and trust.
Tell me. What was your favorite childhood thing to put in your asshole? This is usually in keeping with what I ask other people.
I certainly wouldn't describe it as out of character. This is the level we're on. And like I said, I will tell you off the pod.
That should be on the autism test.
What was your favorite thing to put in your ass as a child?
No. Have you asked someone to their eyes what was your favorite thing to put in your ass as a child? If yes, we don't have to answer any of the rest of the questions. You have it, big boy.
You know what? This is the big... Look, I know it gets talked about a lot and somewhat fetishized, but I would say the big separation between comedians and non-comedians is your ability to ask that question in a circle with people you know well and people you don't really know well, and just be like, what was your favorite thing to put in your ass as a child? And nearly all of us we'd have a chuckle and then think about it. I asked that at work. I'm done.
You're on the news.
I'm done. Because that's harassment.
You're on the current affair.
People are like, I don't know, that's funny.
Tracy Grimshaw being like, so you thought that was okay? And she reads the transcript with no context. She goes, and then he said, what was your favorite childhood thing
That's so bad.
to put up your asshole? Sam, that's not.
No, it isn't. When you read it without any context, because you know how you can't defend that.
No, like I have friends I would usually.
No. I was doing a bit. I sort of like, okay, so let me start this again. I'm a comedian. That is a normal question.
They just edit down you instead of comedian. They just bring it down to cum, and they just keep playing that again.
I am a cum. I am a cum. And I asked it because I'm a cum. And I think you took it out of cum. And
I have just cum.
what I really meant was I am cum. And now, speaking of cums, we have something to do.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay, let's do it quick.
Okay, so now it's been a while since we've received a jack-off encouragement request, and we had one a little while ago from this lovely listener called Laura who came to the live show in Newcastle. And we did record it, we did sort it out, but then we listened back to it and we're like, we can't fucking release this.
No.
It sounded creepy, but Laura specifically was like, hey, where the fuck's my jack-off encouragement? And she did say that if we didn't do it, she would kill us. She said this to me.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that. I'm not afraid of this woman, but I'll do it anyway.
I'm not afraid of this woman, but I think we need to honor a request.
Okay.
So, Laura, hey.
Get that dick out.
Get that fat dick out.
Get that young dick out, dude.
Get that lady.
But you are over 18. I assume she was over 18.
No, dude.
Yes. Great, fantastic.
We're not about to indict ourselves. Yeah.
No, I'm just checking. I don't know. Newcastle has loose laws like that. I saw her drinking a beer, but I was like, we're here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. No. Yeah, we're in Newcastle. There were dudes in that pub where I was like, yeah, sure. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, sure.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, sweet. So yeah, get that fucking dick out, dude. And let's just get the party started. We're already on.
We're already started.
Hey, man.
Yank that lady dick.
Wouldn't you mind coming?
How good's it come?
I think it's your turn to come.
Ruin those bed sheets. Hey, as the old saying goes, treat the bean mean, keep the bean keen.
What the fuck?
Go for it.
Yup. Have to yes and? Yup.
You do have to yes and.
Yup. Fucking so whatever you got working down there, dude, work that shit. Like there's fucking your life depends on it.
Put on some lo-fi hip-hop beats. Drown out the sound of flatmates. Sink into the joy of a hard, heavy cum.
And now, if you followed all the steps correctly, which I hope you have, you would have come by now.
You've done a huge cum.
And you are welcome.
You are so welcome. Wall-free lunch, wall-free cum.
Big cums, they're for free. And we did it. We did it, I think, mostly above board.
And please, can we come back to Newcastle now? Because we actually love your city. Do you know, thank you, Laura. I hope that suffices.
Thank you, Laura.
I hope that gets you on the train to Orgasmville.
Population?
You.
Should we talk about Barry Humphries?
Yes. Because I have some things to say about the Barry Humphries situation. Because
you have some truths to lay down?
I don't know if they're hard-hitting truths, Aleks. Sammy J, the comedian Sammy J, wrote a really good article.
The Puppet's Best Friend?
The what? Yeah, the Puppet's Best Friend.
I love the Puppet's. Is that his name?
Yes, Sammy J is the Puppet's best friend.
He's very good.
He is very good. He was very charming on the gala this year. I really like Sammy J.
Was the puppet there?
The puppet was not there, Aleks. It was ages ago.
All right.
Randy's doing well. Sammy J's doing well. I like Sammy J, right? People are keen to shit on the guy. I really like him.
Who's shitting on the Puppet's best friend?
No. Yeah, okay. Valid point. The puppet's best friend is great.
It's a highly coveted role.
Pretty sure the puppet's best friend is the guy who's fisting him constantly.
He's Hamish and Andy. If Hamish was a purple puppet, he was still Andy.
Yeah, but I will say this, with slightly more charisma than Andy.
True that. I'll give
God
him that.
bless them. They work well together. But
Fine, I'll give him one.
When
you
I
have
see,
more charisma than Andy Lee.
When I see Andy away from Hamish, I'm like, are you lost? What are you doing? There was this ad that came out with Andy and I assume his wife just being like, I'm Andy and I'm... And this is how we do Melbourne. And then proceeded to list off the most boring series of events.
Yeah.
We get coffee here. We get sandwiches here. And in the mid-afternoon, we might get a cheeky one drink from this place while it's still light out. And then every now and then we go to this place. That's how we do Melbourne. And I watched that. I was like, I'm never going to Melbourne again.
Hamish would do this way more fun.
Hamish would do this the best. Hamish should be wearing like a
Fun hat.
Chinese ceremonial garb.
Yeah, dude.
Asking for dim sims.
He'd be like,
bowing.
this is where I fuck chicks.
But that's because Hamish is a Sydney boy.
Yeah, true that.
Hamish is a Sydney boy, man. Hamish gets on the bags.
That's true.
Andy gets in a K-hole and gets gelato. It's different.
There's two wolves.
There's two wolves. There's two wolves inside you. Hamish and Andy.
Dude, two wolves inside you, one's Hamish, one's Andy.
They're constantly fighting, dude. Life of the party being taken seriously.
And my dick is Ryan Shelton.
No, dude. You can't say that because your dick fucks. Your taint is Ryan Shelton.
No, I was just going off of color.
I don't care if this dents any future job prospects. That is staying in the fucking pot.
We're gonna have a heavy edit list.
No
dude.
way, dude. That's staying. Are you fucking kidding me? I never realized he was dick colored. Also, I'm pretty sure he's white. Like, I don't think it's racist. He's just a very tanned man.
He's a very thin man.
He's the shade of a dad dick.
Dude, so Barry Humphries.
Okay. Oh, yeah, fuck. All right. All right. The Barry Humphries thing. Sammy J, the puppet's best friend, wrote a very nuanced article about it. I thought it was very good because he was on the board to...
The Melbourne Comedy Festival.
Yes, to rename the Barry.
Yeah.
But he also talks about Barry in the way there's like, this man was a huge influence to me. I grew up on his stuff. We became friends. I really loved the guy. But also we need to acknowledge that the Arts Festival has a duty of care and service to the people that make the Arts Festival happen. So we can't, when he's saying that, we need to make sure that the Arts Festival exists because it needs to be inclusive. And if people don't want to do it, we don't have an Arts Festival. So yeah, we renamed the Barry. I support that decision. It was important to move on and grow. But also, can we acknowledge he was a comedy legend? And then I read that and I was like, you know what? This is really sweet. This is really nuanced. I think this is a really good way to look about it. He wasn't Hitler, okay? He just got fucking old and he aged out, right? He started having expired milk opinions.
Yeah.
And then I read that article and the first comment was from a page I follow called LGBTQI plus Australia. And they post a lot of fun content. I quite like the page. And immediately they're like, did you know that he said this and this and this and this and this and da-da-da-da-da-da, and you should really rethink your priorities. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, it was fucked. It was terrible. But also, there's a part of me that's like, without him, none of us would have a fucking comedy festival, including people that identify as other than like cis. Like, he did a good job. He fucking aged out, ran off at the mouth because he's old.
Yeah.
And then he's dead. Like, it's like, yeah, it sucks. He wasn't Hitler. What are we doing here?
Yeah, the entire idea, this is the thing. He was one of the two people that started the comedy festival. Also, that was when it was for comedians.
Yeah, it was tiny.
That was before Combank was like, oh, this is like a profitable thing. He started it when it wasn't cool to be a comedian.
No, he started it when Australia didn't have comedians. They had Dame Edna Edwards, which was borderline a cabaret act.
Yeah. So it's like, he is kind of the guy that you have to credit a lot of this with in Australia. But on top of that, just anytime anyone dies, no matter who they are, dude, I always feel weird about being like, yeah, good.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, that's fucking gross. Unless you knew them, I guess, like personally, and they were horrible.
Yeah.
But it's like being happy that fucking
someone is dead.
that anybody is dead, it's just gross, dude. I saw someone go like, not taken soon enough.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
fuck
dude, shut
hell,
up.
man.
I mean, I get it. If it was taken a little earlier, he wouldn't have burned his reputation. But like, also, like, I get what you're saying, but that stuff still would have existed in his mind.
But also, sorry, you go.
Well, just be like, I mean, okay, let's look at this from Barry Humphries' perspective, right? He's made his whole money, his whole career. And he is a national and international icon, playing a character called Dame Edna Everage. And then he hears about this quote-unquote new trend going around of transgender people. And he goes, you don't go that far into character. He's like, you don't go that deep. This is ridiculous. You put on the wig and you make the people laugh. The left are crazy. What are you talking? Chop off your dick? What are you talking about?
So expensive.
You're an artist. There's so much money. Just fucking, what are you doing? And then all of a sudden, everyone goes, well, that's not what it's about. And then you know what he did after that? He stopped talking.
He went away. He was like, oh, yep, all right, never mind.
Yeah. I don't know if there's enough consideration for the fact that after that gaffe, granted he never apologized, but then it's not like he fucking Margaret courted the whole thing where he didn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
He was like, okay, look,
I've taken a misstep somewhere.
I've taken a misstep. I'm still old, so I'm not going to apologize, but we're going to just pull back a little.
But also, it's like that whole thing where it's like, oh, yeah, by the way, your granddad thinks the same shit that
Your
Barry
granddad
Humphries
thinks the exact same thing.
And your granddad didn't start the Melbourne Comedy Festival.
Yeah. What did your granddad do?
Why is your granddad still alive?
Other than cry at your birthday.
Give me 1 million Barry Humphreys before one of your granddad.
Your granddad is nothing.
They all think the same shit.
Yeah.
It's like this one just was fucking had a microphone. That's why you're like, oh, granddad fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, he doesn't know. But you still love your granddad.
Yeah, you stick a microphone in a granddad's face. My pop, silent, quiet type, right? And to be honest with you, he's made very few missteps. I think he said some shit when he was younger.
Sure.
And now he's just sort of silent. He's quiet and silent. But any other granddad, chuck my Uncle Desi a mic. Fucking see what comes out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's going to be horrendous.
Done by the afternoon, dude.
He'd see a microphone and be like, finally. Women, straight out of the gate.
Yeah.
Women. Here's what's wrong with women.
Like, yep.
By the way,
Wrestle it out of his hands.
there's only one type
here we
of,
go.
and you're pulling it back
You're
from
like,
my Uncle
no,
Desi.
I got it. I'm holding it okay.
No, I've got to understand how this works. No, this isn't working for us. Oh, well, this is the problem. See, it's working for me, and that's fine.
Oh, the Jews got the
The Jews got the... That's every fucking granddad, unless you were raised in a commune in Fiji. Do you know what I mean? Unless you got one of those White Lotus families that are just like, yeah, man, everything's cool. Then you got other problems.
Also, I'll tell you what, the main thing for me, the entire thing, by the way, I really did like Sammy J's post.
Yeah.
But the main thing for me was I was like everybody complaining and talking shit or being like, he's a comedy legend on either side. I'm like, when was the last time either of you cunts even thought about Barry Humphries? Like, you 15 years ago, you weren't thinking about Barry Humphries. Yesterday, you weren't thinking about Barry Humphries.
I disagree.
If you were someone that was outraged by it, you weren't yesterday being like, Barry Humphries.
No.
Fucking can't wait for him to die.
I agree. 15 years ago, Barry Humphries still had some Sprite left in the bottle, and he was still doing the gala. He was doing like the Queen's Gala and shit.
Yeah.
He was still performing. Oh, yeah. Barry Humphries didn't really stop performing until this happened.
Sure.
But also at the same time, I will admit, Sky News has had a field day with this, like they gave a shit to begin with.
Yeah.
And in the way where it's like, it to the point where even though I'm like, you need to respect the fact that he built a lot of the thing that we all try and make a living off and do make a living off. You also need to understand that there was a reason he sort of went away. He lost touch.
Yeah.
And Sky News is like, it's disgusting. It's like spitting on his corpse. And it's just like, well, no, look, it's complicated, but like you don't get it either.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Both are just like, oh, here's a thing so we can react to the reaction. That's all it is. Neither of you actually give a fuck about the legacy of Barry Humphries. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Dude. And every other comment that I also see where it's like, these comics, these young comedians now, they'll never be like Barry Humphries. And it's like, I guarantee you, your husband called him a puff in his prime.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. It's like, you're both stupid.
And also, no, because that's the point of comedy. No one's going to be like Barry Humphries because he pioneered it and then that became outdated.
Yeah.
And he's a legend for it. But no one's going to be like him. That's kind of the point.
Yeah, it's like I'm also not trying to do blackface on stage.
Yeah.
There's an evolution to comedy.
I guarantee you that was the thing in the 50s.
That was the
No one will ever remember Tucker V. Billison.
That's right. Yeah,
the greatest minstrel dancer. No one does blackface anymore. What's up with that?
So it's like, yeah, because there would be people that died at one point being like, someone being like, oh, like Rodney Dangerfield or whatever, like being like, oh, what's I do with this? And then someone's on their hospital bed dying, be like, it's no blackface.
It's no blackface. Oh, my wife don't respect me. Put some paint on. This isn't funny. Dude, I read an article, not an article, sorry, I watched a TikTok. A history of kids these days don't want to work.
Oh, yeah.
And it pulled news articles all the way back from 1853. Just everyone being like, kids these days, even in the middle of the Industrial Revolution, kids these days don't want to work was being pulled because children didn't want to work in factories.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like,
I was like, oh, kids don't want to work? Tell that to the fucking cobalt miners.
yeah. Kids don't want to work? Where'd you get your phone?
It's like, they're working fucking overtime, dude.
Yeah, just so you can fucking see some tits while you take a shit. Kids are working harder than ever, statistically.
Statistically, there's never been more kids working right now.
In our labor force, globally. And you know what? They are doing all of the professions, including the oldest. It is a tragic state of affairs.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, kids aren't working. Tell that to the massage chick on Epstein's Island. It's like, you should be like, kids aren't fucking working, dude?
Oh, yeah, Epstein. He was paying them good money. That wasn't the point, but he was paying them. They were working. Dude, I'll be real. I'd give Epstein a rub and tug for $500 when I was 15. I can see how you get... When I was 15.
Oh, yeah, when you're 15, yeah, you're like, fuck, that's $1 million.
Now, $650. $650.
Cover rent for a month, I'll jerk you off.
For a month? Jesus Christ.
Actually, yeah.
Try 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's a good point. And while you're jacking him off, he's like, you know you can't afford it because you're buying all that avocado toast. All right, everybody.
All right, if you're listening to this, tickets are still available for Friday night,
Probably.
5th of May at the Factory Theatre, while Free Lunch Live. The usual shit. Like, subscribe, follow us on YouTube. And we're going to get a Patreon set up really soon as well, actually.
See you there, possums.
See you, gorgeous. See you, possums.
Possums.